not much activity at all outside the hive. I see a few bees come and go, but very little activity now. It's been rainy. It rained all day yesterday pretty much, and it rained on and off all night last night. Well, they're there. They're not very active, but they're there. A couple of squashed bees. A moth. I don't know if that's a, I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna kill it. Alright. Just double check, make sure queen's not on this. There's a hive beetle. They have 2 of them, 3 of them. They have chased to the top of the screen board, inner cover. If they'll move out the way, I'll kill them. One thing I didn't think about is if the bees can't get in there, and this is the same screen that you use in a screen bottom board so the hive beetles will fall through. Means there's a gap right there that the hive beetles can hide from the bees. So, I may have to think about a single screened. The double screened is supposed to be nice because you can flip it over and have a top entrance. There, kill that one. That one and that one. Okay. I'm gonna lay this down on the ground, or over here. I'll just lay it over here on. Well, I don't know that they've been that busy drawing out comb. I mean, there's bees different places, but I don't see any on these outer combs especially. I really need to try to find some beeswax and try to put a little more on these, I guess. Nothing there. At least they've propolized that one. Makes me think maybe they're trying to do something. Well, they're starting to draw it out. Very slowly. I'm not sure if that's one they had already started working on the other day or not. Okay, well, they're evidently working on the cutout frames. They've already snapped the rubber band there. They had a little bit of comb built up to the screen. Alright, well. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, they're still working on it. They've got it mostly attached at the top. Some on the sides, drawn together. That's good. Because I'm not sure, but that looks like that may have been 2 pieces. I don't know. I think these were the 3 big pieces that I cut. The problem with that was, I was reminded afterwards by somebody that cells are slanted down, so I can even tell that part right there, that comb is slanted down that way. So I don't know how that's going to affect them. I don't know if they're going to redo the cells, or if they're just going to decide to put like right there, that looks like they're putting pollen in it. If they're just going to put pollen in it, call it good, or if they'll redo those cells. I don't know. I guess I'll find out. That's just another mistake from a newbie. I don't want to squish the bees. Propolis right there. This is one of the original full frames, and it was either this one or the other one I found the queen on last time, I'm pretty sure. Whoa. There's brood. Looks like a lot of it's hatched out. There's brood. There's larvae in those, I can tell. So and there's very small larvae in some of them. The comb is yellow, so I can't tell if there's eggs in the rest of them or not. I do see a lot of larvae. And no queen. Boy, they're not very active today at all. It's not that hot. It's humid. It's very overcast. Could rain any minute, it looks like, but I had to get out here. I've got some queen cells, or maybe have some queen cells in that top bar hive that I've got to check. And I do have my knife this time, if I haven't lost it. I don't know what this is about. What are y'all doing here? Burr comb or cross comb? Looks like burr comb. Yeah, they're all lined up looking at me. I better give them a little puff. Whoops. Hope I didn't just roll a queen. There's brood there. A lot of larvae. There's the queen right there. I see her. So I didn't roll her. What are they doing? I know that wasn't there. I know that wasn't there. I tore that off last time, I think, because it was burr, and I don't want them building that back. I know why they're doing it. It's because it's got so much of a gap there. They don't like that gap. So let's see if I can. I'm trying to fill the bee space, or fill the space. Too much space, they'll build comb. Not enough space, they'll go somewhere else. Or okay, I made a few of them mad then. I don't want the queen to fly off. I need to make sure that I get this back in there without messing her up. Okay. So she's back in the hive. There wasn't nothing on that comb, so they're not going to miss it. Other than the fact that they're mad now that somebody's taken some of their comb. And they're all lined up there looking at me again. Let me give them a couple of puffs. Let's see here. Larva. I see larva. That's a good thing. Maybe that means she's laying back. I don't see much capped brood. I see some of it. A little bit of nectar on the outside of that one. I see a few capped cells. There's some pollen on that one. That's bright yellow, so it's probably those sunflowers that I planted that are blooming now. Okay. I really need to get me some new gloves. These things are entirely too big. This is another one of the cutout frames. So, we're still attaching it. They got it attached at the top in most places. Nectar. I see brood. Don't know if that was there before or if that's been there, added there since. That's that looks like a piece of bird comb right there. And that's them trying to fix the bee space there. That frame there may be a problem in the future. Whenever they finish drawing out what I've got in here, I may replace these cutouts, or some of them anyway, just to keep from having a problem with cross combing and that kind of stuff. They're drawing this one out, they're starting to anyway. They're starting to, very slowly. They're all looking at me. Go back down in there. Oh, God. Very slowly. I've got to get some. Yeah, they're not drawing it very fast at all. I'm afraid if I don't get these bees drawing out comb, they may not last the winter because of the not having enough honey stores. I'm gonna feed them, but this is wax coated foundation, but it may not have enough wax. I've heard a lot of people say you have to add wax to it to get them to draw it out. So that's what I will do. I will find me some. I may have enough of this burr comb and stuff to melt down and bring out here and add it to the foundation. Oh, man. Okay. Well, that one's done.